what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Alec Blanco, and welcome to Back to Basics with Card Magic. I'm really excited to be doing this. This has been a project that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I've been talking to a lot of friends about this. This idea came from me going and performing in restaurants or doing shows, and a lot of people will ask how I got started or where can they go and learn themselves. And especially with magic really booming right now, with America's Got Talent, Penn and Teller's Fool Us, and a variety of other shows, I think this is a good way to kind of give people some guidance as to what to do and how to do some card magic. Card tricks seem to be pretty universal. A lot of people enjoy them, and so I believe when it comes to starting off in magic, cards are pretty much the easiest go-to. I know a lot of magicians that, even though they may specialize either in stage or maybe just coin work, we all have a universal love for card magic. Well, I figure with this mini course, we can give you the fundamentals and basics on how to do some card magic. We're going to start off with this episode dealing with the different grips on how to actually hold a deck of cards. I know it may seem common sense, but when it comes to card magic, there are specific different grips that you are going to need to know to be able to do specific effects. And we're going to learn to shuffle a deck of cards, we're going to learn to cut a deck of cards, and we're going to progress further from there. So this is episode 1. So grab a deck of cards and let's jump into it. All right, so starting off, grab a deck of cards. Now, when it comes to deck of cards, different types of cards to use, I would recommend just going to the store and just get a standard blue or red back bicycle back playing cards. These here are tally-ho playing cards. You'll find these pretty much online or at magic shops mostly. You won't really find them in stores, but if you just go get a bicycle back playing cards, that'll suffice. The first grip that we're going to be going over is called the mechanics grip. It's the standard grip of pretty much dealing cards down, and this is pretty much the universal grip that you're going to be using quite a bit. So the thumb is going to be here along the long edge here. The index finger is going to be over the top, and then you have the middle ring and pinky along the side. Now you don't want to have the deck in your palm and you're gripping it like this. You don't want a death grip on it. It's going to be a loose grip, and it's going to be not essentially going to be in your palm completely. You're going to have somewhat of a gap. The top of the cards are going to be slightly toward the tips of the fingers here. You should be able to move the cards loosely, pretty much like so. Now, if you're right-handed, you're going to be holding the deck in your left hand, since this is going to be, your right hand is going to be the one dealing. And then if you're left-handed, then it just flips over and you're pretty much using holding the deck in your right hand. This next grip is called straddle grip. There's not too much difference from mechanics grip and straddle grip. The only difference is that where you're moving the pinky from the side here to the back edge, okay? And by doing this, if you pretty much turn your pinky out like this, it looks like you're straddling the deck of cards, okay? And you've got quite a bit of control here. Now, with straddle grip helps out with when you're going to spring cards, okay? It gives you more of a straddle position. Also, when spreading a deck of cards, it helps hold and maintain control over the bottom portion of the deck here. As you can see, you got the pinky and index finger here holding the deck up, along with the other fingers here on bottom. And so from mechanics grip, all you gotta do for straddle is bring the pinky down on the bottom portion of the deck here. Okay, the next grip is called the BIDDLE grip, or end grip. And it's pretty much essentially grabbing the deck with the right hand, if you're right-handed, with the right hand, with your thumb along the back here on the short edge, your pinky ring and middle along the top, and your right index finger usually curled over the top. This here we'll be getting into how to hold a brake and maintain a brake, but this here is another way to hold different brakes for playing cards and being able to control a selection. You've got mechanics, you've got straddle grip here, and then you've got BIDDLE grip here. Alright guys, well that's it. It was just a few grips just to kind of get you familiar with the deck of cards and get you used to holding the deck of cards in your hand in the different positions. You will need to be comfortable with these grips, just because as we progress, I'm going to be calling these grips out and be like, first we're going to be starting off in straddle grip, or start off in BIDDLE grip, or start off in mechanics grip. And it's good to know the vocabulary for this, and also to know the grips themselves, so that way it's not kind of fumbling around. One good way to practice, in my opinion, is to always carry a deck of cards on you. No matter where you're going, always have a deck of cards on you. Always keep it in your pocket. Have it be your everyday carry, along with your wallet, your watch, your phone, your keys, and a deck of cards. Because the one thing that I think all magicians can agree on is that once you really start diving into this, and once you really start getting into it, you will never be bored. Especially when you have a deck of cards on you. Because no matter where you're at, especially like if you have things to do, like if you're going to the DMV and you're like, you got to wait for hours, having a deck of cards on you is perfect, because you're always practicing. And the cool thing about card magic, or the thing about magic in general, is that you kind of feel like a kid inside, and you're trying to attain that level of excellence where you want to be better. You want to be better. So practicing doesn't really feel like a chore. It doesn't really feel like practicing. It's something that you actually enjoy doing. So one way to honestly improve quickly is to always have a deck of cards on you. Always practice. Whenever you've got a quick minute, boom, take out the cards and just start fiddling with them. You will get some flack. You may. I know I did when I was growing up. A lot of people were like, man, you always have cards on you. You put the cards away. You always have cards on you. And it almost becomes like a part of who you are, essentially. Once you get bit by the magic bug, and once you like really practice, and you really build up into it, and you go out and you share some magic with people, and you just that one moment that you've created for them with some awesome magic, and that you just blow their minds. It's almost like it's like an addictive thing. Like you love that feeling. And it may not be that love feeling of attention, but that feeling of you just made other people like laugh. You made other people their minds are just completely blown of what you've done. You created an amazing moment for them just with a deck of cards, and with your personality, and then just that whole moment, everything together, you created something awesome for them. And that's what I believe magic is all about. So thank you guys again for joining me. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. Help with this video. Hit the YouTube algorithm, or whatever the heck they do that. But yeah, hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell down there, I believe, just so you're notified of the next video coming out. Like I said, this is just video 1. I'm going to be doing a course, so I'm going to be dropping I want to try and do at least 2 videos a week to try and have this course kind of pick up momentum for you guys, and that way you can learn. So thank you again. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, be well, and we'll talk to you later.